Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
With a £250 million budget, a guest list to rival the Met Gala, and a host of former world leaders dancing the night away, the Ambani wedding is arguably the biggest in the world. After 7 long months of extravagant pre-wedding celebrations and festivities, including performance by Rihanna and Justin Bieber, as well as pre-wedding cruise, Ambani, the son of India's richest man, has finally wed pharmaceutical heiress Radhika Merchant in a grand star-studded ceremony. Among the guests were former UK Prime Ministers Boris Johnson and Tony Blair, FIFA President Gianni Infantino, as well as Priyanka Chopra, Nick Jonas, John Cena, and dozens of Bollywood stars. Kim Kardashian stole the show in traditional lehenga skirt adorned with intricate beaded detailing, while Khloe stunned in a dramatic pink ensemble. A lucky few witnessed the celebrations estimated to have cost approximately £250 million from inside the Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai. One of them being gemstone wholesaler and influencer, Julia Hackman-Chafe from New York, who snagged an invite to the grand star-studded ceremony as the +1 of Indian internet personality, Boris. The influencer flew to India's largest city to see the son of the country's richest man wed his pharmaceutical heiress bride. Meanwhile, glamorous Carrie Johnson changed into a second traditional Indian wedding outfit as her husband Boris and their 3 children headed to the festivities. The former PR chief stunned in a silver lehenga as she held hands with children Romy and Wilf before changing into a lace all-white number. Meanwhile, Boris looked smart in a simple suit with a green tie before switching to a more traditional shalwar kameez for the festivities. Alongside A-list celebrities and political and business leaders, Boris and Carrie brought their 3 children Wilf, 4, Romy, 2, and Frank, 1, who all opted for traditional Indian dress. Boris wore a smart suit and green tie as he sweetly carried his youngest son into the venue. Later, he danced the night away with Wilf on his shoulders while greeting other wedding guests. Waving his arms in the air, Boris showed off his best dad dancing moves while partying with other guests. But for the second day, he went for more traditional attire. Carrie meanwhile stunned in a silver lehenga as she held hands with Romy and Wilf. The 36-year-old wife of the former prime minister shared a behind-the-scenes looks of the nuptials, which included a huge flower sculpture of a tiger inside the lavish venue. Dressed by Bollywood stylist Leepakshi Elawati, Carrie added a cape to the silver dress, which included ornate detail and embroidery. The former Tory PR chief showed off her toned stomach and arms in the snap while adding layers of jewelry to the look. Carrie styled her hair in gentle curls while tying half of it back in a traditional wedding look. Meanwhile, taking to TikTok and Instagram, influencer Julia has given the internet a glimpse into the wedding celebrations, ceremony, and dinner room, with her claiming it was the most beautiful ceremony ever. The influencer took to the event dressed in a lehenga from designer Manish Malhotra and dripping in Lorraine Schwartz jewels, the jeweler designer behind Meghan Markle's $62,000 pinky ring made with diamonds gifted from the Middle East. Bright flags and lights lined the entranceway for Julia and the other VIP guests as they stepped in the venue. A table filled with luxury sweets, including macaroons, and flowers waited for guests as they first arrived. With the table itself being so lavish, Julia questioned, "Am I Alice in Wonderland?" It wasn't long before she bumped into stars including John Cena, actress Priyanka Chopra and her singer husband Nick Jonas, Bollywood producer and actor Salman Khan, and former UK PM Boris Johnson, who was just chilling, according to Julia. The influencer captured the Bharat Anand's arrival at the venue on a white horse, as per Indian wedding tradition. "Seeing Anand in person for the first is surreal," she said. The groom danced with guests after his arrival as multicolored confetti fell from the ceiling in a moment Julia described as pure magic. Guests then took to their seats for the traditional Hindu wedding ceremony. Julia said, "Then we sat for the wedding ceremony, the most beautiful ceremony I've ever